You wonderful humans, embodied souls. Welcome to today's Meet Speaker. Welcome to today's um, live. You'll meet a wonderful human whose name happens to be Raffael Skalnik. And um, sometimes we rush through things. Sometimes we try to get a bit too fast to where we want to get. And he's a master at getting you to actually arrive first. Allow yourself to land wherever, and whatever it may mean to arrive and land in the current stage of your life so that you can step up to the next level. There's one thing that I say at next level embodiment, which is next level happens in this very moment. That's why you need to embody whatsoever you're living in this very moment. And as you do that, the next one, the next phase of life, that unfolds. And so, Raphael, who I'm about to bring on stage, we'll talk to you about that. In
Right
this
now.
Hello, Raphael.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for being here with us, our audience, for actually making sure that they can really feel their embodiment in their lifestyle and welcome the holy shift that is about to hit their lives if they choose to join. If you're ready for the real life result and shift and change, as your soul takes the driving seat and you surrender to what it's trying to tell you, that whisper, we make it louder. Just join. There's a link below, and let's hear it. Let's hear it from Raf. How are you today? How was your journey here? Did you arrive?
First of all, thanks for having me today. I'm really, really blessed to be here with you in this wonderful space that we create together. And I'm feeling great. I arrived here absolutely chilled, fantastic, and really grounded. As I'm standing in my home now, and I feel very grounded, so this resonates. And I'm very, very curious about what's going to happen here and what we are going to like bring in this room together. And yeah, that being said, I'm ready
Look,
to go.
let me bring some more context here because to everyone who is live or to everyone who is joining, okay, on a replay, there's something that is about to happen this weekend, and there's something that is unfolding with Next Level Embodiment that are retreat serious. Okay, why serious? Because we really want to make sure that we do not just experience a shift or a hype and then we were left there, right? Just to drop into our own nice old lives and who do nothing with it. So this is why we want to make sure that indeed we arrive. This is why I do believe that your message is so important. That we arrive and that we understand what we just experienced, that we understand what we just received, and that we've been able also to welcome that insight and that powerful transformation to land in us. And this is what I would like to understand. Like, what does arrive mean? You, as a future holy shift or embodied retreat speaker, what does arriving mean? What does this, that there's a title, creating the safest space for you to fully arrive within yourself? What does that mean?
Amazing question. Well, I wanna jump in where you started off with saying, sometimes we tend to rush around and be like be running from one thing to another, or we search all of our lives for something that we can't really find until we are able to really like stop where we are and look at what's there, at the phenomena, what's really showing up for ourselves, and it's interesting that you bring this retreat serious, because this retreat serious also like feels like in the context that it is really like something to embody ourselves, something to really like bring home all of ourselves, like all aspects of ourselves, and that's what Arrive is about. And this is like it's something profound, and it's something integrated. It's something. It's not a day trip. That's what I say.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's not a
It's
day trip. It's not a once and
it's
done.
a process. Exactly, it's a process, and this process comes together in the the ability, or the willingness to feel and to meet yourself at the deepest possible level. And this is what Arrive is all about, to meet yourself at the deepest possible level. And you can only do that if you feel safe. And this is why, for me, or why my purpose, the purpose of the things that I'm doing is creating a safe space
Hmm.
for authentic relation. And this is where all comes together. This is where you can arrive. And arriving also means like integrating what you are learning. For me, a retreat is also not something one off. It is something to really be experienced and be integrated afterwards. So this is where we like meet the how do you say, the purpose of Arrive, or the explanation, how we understand Arrive.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, and I do believe that it will make sense to many to hear and even to experience, because this is really what I aim to normally, is to have people to experience you. This is why the Holy ShiFt virtual retreat series went from 144 euros or 333 euros as a VIP experience with all the giggles and benefits and whatever, to an actual pay what you choose, because we really wanted to kill all excuses, all possible. I'm not sure about this, and the money. Oh, I'm not sure about this, and I cannot go to a retreat, or I'm not sure about this. If I have the time for a full experience, well, you pay what you want, you do it from where you want, and you can also keep the recordings if you can't join for the whole 11 hours experience. And you'll have the app with all the exercises, and there's many speakers, so there's so many perspectives, and there's a serious, it's not a once and done. Embodiment is a practice. Because I'll tell you, like, my experience, right? I had really a hype. I mean, it just happens. It's life. When it's flat, you're dead. When it's up and down, you're alive. And I mean, telling you about the present moment, I had a super hype, um, starting on Thursday last week up until, let's say, yesterday morning, Monday morning, as I speak now. It was a super hype. I knew, I knew. It's not that I'm low or that I'm down, but right now, compared to where I was yesterday, the day before, I'm feeling down. I'm like, what is that super high energy? It's like, I mean, no, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm good. I'm doing still work, but I'm feeling lower, right? So the embodiment is to actually be, to me, and this is my own way, right? Is all right. It's good. It's good. It's I am moving. I'm progressing, and I am arriving towards the destination that I'm planning to arrive towards, and look at where I've come, how far I've come. Therefore, look at how far I've actually arrived to. And this word is a powerful word, I believe. And let me say, I when I proposed to you to host a retreat together, um, the intention was that the ceremony, the opening ceremony, would be from you, like literally making sure that guests would come and they would be welcome to have an arrival experience that be like expert and expertly guided arrival experience. And I thought of you. So you're one of the retreat leaders. And now let me ask you something. What does holy shift in this context, in your context, from your reality lenses, right? What does holy shift mean to you?
Change, profound change, profound change in a way that's sustainable,
Mm,
sustainable and held in sacredness. Because this change, whatever it may be for you, for me, for the people who join, gotta be something important. Gotta be something they are willing to like welcome, and also to let go of something in order to change. You know, moving from one place to another is like, okay, I let go of this place to arrive or to go to the other place. And sometimes it's not about the A or the B, it's about the process. And this is also what I want to bring in here. It's like this shift or whatever may be the transformation in the end. That's very individual for everyone. It's not about the. It's like you probably heard that 1,000 times, but it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, about the process. You know, the way, the path you walk. And even if you don't see the path regarding this change, that means it's yours. Because if you see it in front of you, that means it's not yours.
hmm. Can you repeat this last bit? If you see that in front of you, it means that it's not yours. What do you mean?
Regarding a path that we seek to go, or a change or a shift that we want to experience in our life. And often we tend to be like overly attached to something we want to control on the way, and we tend to feel lost if we don't see the path in front of you, in front of us. And the thing is, if you see the path in front of you, if you see it like all the way up, I mean, maybe you see it, but if you see it clearly, it means it's not yours because someone walked it before, and it doesn't
Mm,
necessarily
this is powerful.
means that it's exactly yours. But if it's truly yours and it's your path you want to walk or you walk, the best indicator is that you don't see it exactly as it is. You just see the next step and you walk the next step and then the next one and the next one. And in the end, you look back and see the path from the other side. then it's
Wow,
yours.
wow, this was profound. This was profound, and I think in a way, I don't want to say the first time that I hear it, but it's, yeah, I might say almost the first time that I hear it this way. If you see the path ahead, it means that it's not, has not been laid by you, which is not fully yours. Yours is the one that you look back and that you recognize having walked. And this is very powerful because there's a concept, and that's something that I'll teach at the Holy Shift. It's my own inner over outer reality model, and I came to realize that it is a reality model because it has these three spheres of domains of control, influence, and non-control. So everything that you can actually control and directly take action on in your life, everything that you cannot take direct action on, but you can influence, like people, and everything that's absolutely not in your reach. Like you cannot grab it and change it or do things, or you cannot even affect it because it's too way out of your domain. And then outside of that, which is a very um, well known normally matrix, let's say model, there's something that I added, which is what you do not know. There are those three circles, and outside of those three, the central one, control, influence, and non-control, outside of those, there's also what you cannot see. It's unknown. It's invisible to you, human. Guess what? Inside of the central circle, the inner over outer reality model, there's a triangle. You work through it in different ways. It's very powerful. I shared it all over, so it's not that I'm sharing a secret of state through my newsletters and previous posts and whatever. And by the way, join the Holy Shift and actually experience it together with the experience of the other speakers, because it's gonna be a holy shift happening in your life, and you gotta let it happen. You gotta let shift hit the fan. That's what I like to say lately, and I say that from experience because shift hit the fan in my life in the last year and month. Oh my god, you gotta engineer and reverse engineer real life results and actions and behaviors and therefore beliefs and blah, 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 down to your individual soul, and your individual soul listens to universal consciousness. Guess what? You can control, this is counterintuitive and controversial to say, but you can control, you can, like, yes, you can control what's unknown. You can feel in control. That's the feeling. You can feel in control of what's unknown through letting yourself being guided by what your soul signed you up for. By your soul. Your soul can listen and knows what the universal consciousness and the unknown are all about. But you need to let yourself. And this is really the vibes that I get from Arrive. These are the vibes that I get. This allowing yourself to land on something, right?
Hmm.
Wow, this was sweet,
Exactly.
Raphael. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for creating value for the next level embodiment community. And if you had an invitation for our crowd, our embodied souls, because whether we are aware of it or not, we're souls embodied in a human experience. What would you tell them to join us on this series of retreats, the virtual ones, the in-person ones, the holy shift, and the embodied ones? What would you tell
If you feel like there's something more to life than what you're currently experiencing, or if you feel like that there is something you want to look at within yourself that you haven't touched yet, or if you feel like a little lost in direction, or there's a challenge within the context of your personal or business life, the related one, or if you just feel a calling to experience something you haven't experienced yet, then I wholeheartedly invite you to this. And this, why I'm saying this is because I know what Julio does, and I know about his work, and we know each other for a long time now. And every time we met, there's always something happened, always something profound happened. And this could only happen because I was like ready and willing to meet myself. And if this is resonating with you, then follow this resonance, follow this calling, and just see what's there for you. Because the only thing that can happen is that you walk out with clarity, with a new, heightened, elevated feeling of yourself, or a better feeling, a better understanding of yourself and your um, personality, aspects of yourself, and you feel grounded. This is the worst thing that can happen. So, what do you gotta lose?
What are you gonna lose? And this is an interesting question. I'll quote Siddhartha starting from this question. Thank you for the invite, Raphael. I deeply resonate with that. Everything shifted because you were willing to welcome the shift, to welcome the change, to welcome the transformation. It wouldn't have happened otherwise. The power of the master, it's two quotes actually. One is the power of the master relies on the willingness of the student. So whenever I show up, I'm deeply honored for having someone to show up for. So you who join, just know that I'm on duty. We're on duty. I'm calling people who are on duty. I wouldn't call them in. I wouldn't call them close. They wouldn't be on the screen with me otherwise, because we wouldn't meet. Right? Frequencies and vibration wouldn't resonate. We wouldn't cross each other's path on our soul's journey. And the second thing, what you have to lose, well, Buddha once said when asked, hey, what did you gain from enlightenment? He said, I gained nothing. I lost everything. So may you have something to lose. Lose it. Lose it. Come and lose it. And if you have nothing to lose, because you have nothing to lose, you have so much actually to gain, which is depth, which is empowerment, which is empowerment, quoting another powerful speaker. Actually, we were live yesterday. She'll be co-leading the Holy ShiFt this weekend. Well, join us. It's going to be powerfully affecting the way you see the world. For real life results from your soul's alignment. Okay? So, you have it. This was Rafa. You can expect him in some of our retreats. You can expect him in our community. Go and check his Arrive experiences I do believe that in the description of this live there is his handles and website, and also go and check that out because that's extremely powerful too. Expect some marvel to be co-created by us, and join the Holy Shift this weekend. You choose what you pay. You choose when to do it. You choose how you show up, pretty much. Well, the objective is that you show up for the whole 3 days so that you truly experience these life shifting results out of who you truly are. Bring your soul as you drive and sit. Join the Holy Shift. Stay unlimited. Choose what you pay. Sign up. Rafa, you have 3 last words. Like dropping the resonance of these 3 words that pop up in your mind.
Choose, commit, and harvest.
Ooh, wow. Choose, commit, and harvest. Such a marvelous way. So, you guys, this was Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, infinitely. Show up with us. And you, everyone, we're 3 days away. We're about to begin. Let's go. Let's go. How can I say that different? Well, I'll say that many more times in the next lives. Stay unlimited and check them out. Thank you, Raphael.
Ciao, ciao.